Luminosity, they're still ahead. Even with an eco, even if TSM get up to 11-11, they're still the favorite side if they have everything they need. So, it's very good control going in the ball.
Anyway, still the rifle it seems, and trade either way. Excited about that.
They're making me pretty expensive. Yeah, Taco, he goes back and rounds in a row now, Price gets picked off in situations I think he should have put on ahead.
This kind of round, TSM just simply cannot lose. They're actually pushing them on the first, but they 7-7 else. The only way this works out is if they don't check the corner, which I'm tired of asking they will. There's still 1v2 here, 20 seconds left, and Carrigan is going to be putting down the ball. What is wrong with Ryan? Never should that happen. They were even checking it, and he just comes lacing out. Carrigan goes down, and it's the University absolutely robbing the TSM on that round.
You're right. That's clearly what he says something for in that situation. You got to congratulate him on just turning that around. Taco as well, this frag right here, he puts the pressure on, gets the freeze gun, gets the kill on his device, and then this is sick. Expect just this time is on a flash. That's what Cossack does his life. He turns away expecting the flash, but he's not having too early. First, thanks. First and foremost, it's so painful now because now they actually have two players with 4,000 luminosity. They're the world by that one.
Team bad.
A little bit of breathing room here for luminosity. We were saying that, yeah, okay, they should accept it to lose the round. Luminosity, that being a momentum team, this is going to be a huge blow to TSM.
That was TSM later on in the day. He's just a couple more rounds here, and they thought, knowing that you could have really close, they could have had a worst one. It's pretty good direct, and then look at this, how many multis like on here. Two smokes, two more also about right in there. It's a very good sign.
Yeah, exactly. So many Molotovs all in a lot of flashes as well. Everything they lost to really wreck TSM. TSM trying to go to the lane. TSM, they took your own TSM. Instead, it's a crazy stuff lurking around, hoping to catch somebody trying to get info on Luminosity's side. TSM, double molly shade, double smoke. Everything you need.
Especially because they don't have the right now. It's with one most of one MVP. Composition. We're going to go down the ball and give it to MVP. Flash right in again. Cole has to run for the fun. That's trailing down the right. So then he's dropping forward and Cole in the back lines here. 20 seconds, he's got a 1-on-4 on his hand here, and then you know where he is back to this one, straight down, 1-on-6, 15 seconds, the ball moved going down, the Dreezy recovering the rotation here, great execution by the and that's a beautiful round, very good coming out here, someone daring to use the 8-inch grind down there, we're going to almost be tied up here, the money from the velocity is not good, and again, they go for sort of a C-set here. TSM obviously go in this round.
This is still, they can get a deal to keep us all in the next round if they want. There are some options still. Luminosity, I mean, talk about an up and down roller coaster of a match that we did both teams, both sides. The fact that TSM is still in this, though, really speaks of the quality of these players. Nice little native to shape pulled up. Gets things pretty wide. Well, Luminosity is still a little close here. TSM not rushing into any kind of trap. And Luminosity playing this out as if it was a default round, but this is a big rifles. They have CZ as well.
So many ways this is a strange game in TSM. Cajun and simply stop fragging, whereas if I saw 11 kills, 12 on Carrigan, 13 on the Breeze, some of the really big players here were not really showing up in TSM, but at least not enough right now.
Reserve time.
Close range here with CZ as well. Maybe a little patient, maybe with
early rotation from that side because there's still 3 players alive here for the Luminosity. One of them at least, Cole, well, the rematch is fine at FedEx, Cole gets caught, and it's going to be trying to tackle away. here. Cole's right as big kill and just going through and tied up now 12. TSF are breaking it back here.
10 seconds.
Velocity, they will be going for the watch. Basically everything they can chuck into this, but it's so vital amazing.
This semi-final is just so
Yeah, we're New York folks on that bit, but it's trying to get every time. I haven't really gone for a great work like that. Good one is really throwing cool to hit. If I get nasty, if I try to bait out some kind of shot, some kind of reaction, somebody's going close ball, wait so patiently and get the one at the end. Takes out the line, so now it's real stick like he says.
Resolve.
Just a few minutes time. The right hand side field is going to be very tough with him to break it. Back spraying down on top of the drop six. He's going to get it. Bumps out He's in a very good position. If he actually gets a shot, but the ball is now trapped in 30 seconds. This would be the clutch of a lifetime of Pacifics. He will then make the grand finals and not. He's got a 1-2 chance. Shoots him out of the sky. 13 to 12 here. The money. Well, they're going to spread the buy-out here on the TSM side. Wow.
You have to admire FNX as well. He knows that he's boxed in. It's all about just standing his ground. He doesn't try to go for anything crazy, no age, no running away, nothing like that. He just sits there and says, okay, if I'm caught, I'm going to take at least one more guy with me, if not all three. So FNX, man, that boost of the position just made it work so well. And now he's going to be the buy for TSM. They still have the money. They tried to get up the top of that quick, but the flash, smoke, everything here tonight, and now it's back to basics. Spread back out across this map because we're going to get that early take in here. We can get right up on the B side.
Very scary situation for both teams. Nobody's really making away too much. I mean, there's two people left for the most in the last round. They've got almost no money. Neither does TSM. So we're not really trying to balance into almost some matches at the point. TSM winning them, it's going to get really rough for the end of the game. So they're in a very good game. And a lot to be decided in this one round here. Double stack over right now. Cole with AW close range. And he's got Cole behind him. He's ready to go smoke. Only gets shots. He's trying to go up and they can try to pull back here. Double smoke there. Big bang device. Perfect time. Can Paul do it again? Point blank. And it's still alive. But it's going to go over the top. Triple spray for Cole. More than making up for Paul and not landing a shot. And it's a man advantage now for Luminosity. And they're looking at tonight. They do so. FNX there just in time. And now again, Pacific's 1v3 this time. Stuck in the triangle. Anderson is closing in on him. He's got nowhere to go. Fair. Luminosity. 14 rounds. If Ronaldo is down, then actually semi-finally Ronaldo should be overtaking him. There's a chance we've kept him occupied for a very long time. Yeah, I know Hongkong's a pretty big deal. Like, there's and TSM, even without the ball present, they're going to go to the buy here. It's tech 9 out of 3, AKs on 2. It's 4 die time for the Danish team.
Kerrigan, tech 9, check. He always responds to his TSM. So really have those guys their backs into the wall. It would be one of the biggest upsets of this tournament so far. Although Luminosity taking the end.
Ember Spirit?
Oh, they banned Meeple. Kappa. It could be Ember, yeah. Ember's pretty good here.
They are matching right now. Say this is
10 seconds.
Well, staying close here with the end for FNX with a grenade. Well, it actually keep behind the getting team kills by FNX. So a couple of refracts. What's happening? You must be down to a 2-on before nobody else in this ball. TSM are going to discover in just a few seconds here. What is this game? Why does it turn around like this?
Creative players are trying to do something new, and then the pressure of closing out this map, we're closing out this series. That's where mistakes get made. You saw one right there, taking out your teammate as he's standing in front of you. A huge commit as well, and just going all the way out there. Yeah, nice shot.
Teammates behind when they get it, it's okay.
I mean, if your guardian,
Ten seconds remaining.
I was really surprised to see how many times free patience. I really expect that guy to be convincing. But again, aggro smoke from banana, Nazi not giving up there. It's like passive note. They're going to fight the TSM. Make sure the TSM can't get too comfortable here. TSM seems like they're relaxed with the situation. They're not even challenged. That's about no reason to take a big risk. Then there's going to apply a little bit of pressure with the flash, third shot for your fall on his levels.
Seconds remaining.
This kind of reminds you of like, the guy solo infinite, overall, and the 4 guys are on the same side.
Thing is, I'm not even sure Neo very often. Then that game also just lost instantly. This is a great round coming from here. So if they push A, it's just going to be the last game. Like the trigger snapped up in the slope though. If you get into this one, you might not be suspecting this happening.
That's why Bennett still going to hold on the side this slow though, and Cole gets a shot. 1-for-1 trade that might be good enough as FNX takes out the three. Can't quite find the edge over the wild terrain. He can't quite find her.
He's almost doing some good damage.
Indeed, I'm OD Pixel, this is Draskell, OG Dota versus Team Emperor. Game 2 has begun. And Andy, we're seeing it come out again. Silent back on his Luna. He's done it a few times already this land. They're also running that Batrider. But OG, they've got Miracle Shadow Fiend. And Miracle Shadow Fiend, without a doubt, has got to be one of the best Shadow Fiends in the world right now.
Yeah, I mean, 8,000 matchmaking points, right? That's what you got to come back to. And this guy is played phenomenally throughout the entire tournament, so I would expect nothing less here in Game 2 in this best 5 series against Empire.
Oh, I do like this. I do like this. Smoke up straight away from Empire. They could find some action here. They're going to be able to ward themselves in. Shards are going to be thrown out. Telekinesis onto Funnick. The fight will begin. They'll try and move on to Crit. Crit gets himself up with a Blade Fury there from Notel. Heading on to 2. The first blood is going to go the way of Empire. They'll take down 1, but now the turnaround. They've found 1. They've found 2. It's a double kill for Notel. They might even get more for him. There's going to be more. They're getting a 3rd kill here for the side of OG. And now Silent could be in trouble as well. They're going to have a lower dance, trying to do the best, but the Void comes out. Fly moving forward as well. He's got another decay. It will be dropped. Silent will just be able to get himself out here. Fear and a lower dance hitting away at Fly. But look how many stacks he's got. He's got 54 points of strength. Fly will just walk it off. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the game 3 for 1. OG taking the biscuit there. And Empire, well, not the smoke that they were hoping for. They did get first blood, but they gave so much to Jug.
Yeah, if you watch this replay, we're going to be showing here in a second. Shout out to the Score Esports. The Shards here, they commit so hard onto the Rubik. Juggernaut just comes in, he's spinning on 2 heroes simultaneously, raises come through for Miracle. The damage coming out from OG in this fight is just way too high, and that's also including Fly's decay, which at the end of that fight he had almost 1200 HP, so it was not the greatest engagement from Empire.
OG were absolutely ready for that. I mean, they were lucky that they got Silent out here as well when Fly was chasing them down. Silent only just escaping. Well, that's certainly a way that OG are going to be happy with starting this game. And now the lanes will settle down. Notail once again farming on this off lane with the Rubik backing him up, trying to contest Silent's farm. And Silent, of course, has got the backup of the Dazzle. He's going to be making the pulls. Looks like they're going to send the Undying down here as well. So content with leaving Moon on his own against this Funnick Batrider, which Now, bottom lane, in fact, they might actually find something here. Silent, he's in a Blade Fury. No-Tail's chasing it down the hill. I don't know if it's going to be enough, and it's not. Another kill for No-Tail on a killing spree at 1 minute into the game, Draskell.
I think, honestly, if that level 1 fight doesn't happen and No-Tail doesn't start the game with boots, that kill also is not possible. Because Luna is one of the fastest heroes in the game outside of Enchantress at level 1. And he has Stout and boots. So I'm assuming that he came to the lane with Stout Shield, probably trying to farm. And that pretty much means a Silent dies in extra time. So Empire really off to a shaky start here. They really need mid to do well, because they're committing a lot to this off lane right now from OG. And if they can have the Viper dominate Miracle a little bit, there aren't going to be any stacks for him either. That could be where Empire are looking right now.
Sus. He's going to walk into Fly here. Fly. Just give him the quick decay. And yeah, I think, well, as you said, Empire, yeah, they're going to send more heroes down it. They're going to have No Fair hanging around on the Tusk as well, still just sitting on the level 1. And mid lane Resolution, he is having a good time against Miracle. 10 for 4 against 5 for 1. So the fact that OG are kind of putting their supports towards the bottom lane is having this, you know, impact on the mid lane where Miracle is struggling a little bit.
Yeah, but this needs to be the case for Empire now. Since the safe lane had already kind of struggled due to the kills that happened in the first fight, Funnick and Resolution both need to have good laning phases. If that happens, they get an early blink. I would very much see Empire turning this game around in their favor. But if for whatever reason something goes wrong, or the Night Stalker has good rotations during the first night, and they manage to get some of the solo laners down from Empire, OG I could see running over this game.
On this top lane, Moon, just dropping the Void, moving on to Funnick. Funnick a little low on mana, Moon. Let's be a bit careful. The napalm stacks were beginning to build up. Mid lane. Drop Fly, he has got an inventory, they're actually going to drop the Tombstone and start moving with the raises, the right click, Fly, he's out of mana, isn't going to be quite enough to bring down Resolution. But a nice attempt nonetheless from OG. Bottom lane, No-Tail and Carnage moving forward, they've got the Telekinesis, Silent drops the Lucid Beam, No-Tail's got the Blade Fury, they will have to touch Snowball to buy themselves some time, but No-Tail was hoping that they could maybe drag them back, but they did snowball across the creep wave, and yeah, indeed as you said, No-Tail using the skill to the best of his ability.
Yeah, this should pretty much keep them safe. And in terms of overall CS, Empire actually edging out OG in both of the solo lanes. We talked about the importance of that. It's definitely a good sign for them. You're going to want that early mech on the Viper of Resolution.
Oh, again, Telekinesis on Tofu. They don't have the mana here for the Blade Fury. One charge will be popped. Lucid Beam holding No-Tail back. They've got the Snowball. It's going to be across. No-Tail dodges the stun. A lower dance is there as well with a heal, so No-Tail can't afford to go any deeper. And they won't find themselves the kill this time.
At the very least, they're not dying anymore. Empire have that going for them. The early game has not gone too amazing, but this lane from OG, they're still getting the Juggernaut a lot of farm. Starting to zone Silent a bit more here, top lane.
Top lane, Funnick. Could be in trouble. There's a Void again in 4 seconds. Moon, he may commit to this. Funnick. Okay. Moon's going to play it. Careful, not feeling that he could go deep enough to get that second Void through. And
it's
Funnick
good
will
enough.
survive.
Because if you look at what Funnick has right now, he has no regen, so best case scenario for him, he actually walks all the way back to base, and that means that Moon gets like 2 or 3 free creep waves. So right now he's already level 5, halfway to level 6. He's had a pretty solid laning phase so far, considering he was up against that Batrider, but Funnick, drastic change up from game 1, he is leading the board in CS.
And in terms of CS, it may be looking good for the top lane, maybe looking good for the mid, but Silence Luna is falling way behind.
Yeah, it is a bit of concern for Empire, but at the same time, I think with the Viper and the Bat both doing well, then Funnick can maybe get his blink timing a little bit sooner. And you could look to try to take fights that way, and that can get Silent back into the game. But every time you pick Luna, you kind of have to assume the enemy is going to try to pressure you, because this hero is not good in aggressive
Jump
lanes.
with the phase, moving forward, No-Tail. The team's actually going to get cancelled here, so Lohar Dance is on his own, hiding in the tree line. They're not aware of it at the moment. And Lohar Dance has just got to hope that they don't come looking for him, as the OG really asserting the dominance on this lane. They'll clear out the creep wave, and they'll look to continue to push, try and take this tier 1. Silent just being held back away from any kind of farm that he can hope to get his hands on. And OG will look to take a tier 1 here 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, this lane went from kinda bad to really bad real quick, and it's pretty much just because of the Undying. They can't fight into the Tombstone, they just don't have the heroes for it.
And the Tombstone's being dropped. Silent, he'll turn and give it a touch. The shard's coming out, but it's not going to block off No-Tail. No-Tail still has the Blade Fury. Phase boots up in a second, but the Telekinesis, the Snowball, again, doing a lot of work here. They're getting a huge amount of damage with the Blade Fury, but it is a deep Snowball. Shallow Grave onto himself. They'll try and turn up the kill on Fly. Fly's going to be able to walk it off. No-Tail moving in onto No Fair will be able to get the kill. Dominating streak now. They do take down Dazzle as well. So OG getting 2 more kills down on this bottom lane, and Empire just unable to find anything in return.
It's really rough right now for Empire. Funnick's Blink Dagger timing is going to be crucial here. He is going to get potentially tower dove here, top lane.
And Moon's going for it this time. Funnick will get taken down. Moon with another kill, and in fact, well, he might. No, okay, he's not going to think about going for more, or is he? I think he's contemplating it. He's going to go back in. No, he's going to go back out. Dancing around there with the dazzle. But things going from good to better here for OG. 7-1 at the moment. It is still all about the Resolution's Viper. You know, his farm has been decent. He's still a little bit of a way off getting that mech out. Oh, Miracle. We've talked about the Miracle runes before. He hasn't got any points of record, but he might not need it. One raise. Yeah, that's... Miracle Invis rune doing the job again here at the 6-minute mark.
This is a... Well, we've seen a lot of laning phases so far in this tournament not go so great. And for Empire, I think this might be one of the hardest laning phases that I've seen anyone have so far in the LAN finals here at the ASUS ROG DreamLeague. And they're going to try to come back here a bit.
Moon is there to back him up. The tombstone has been dropped. Fly getting off the decay and the soul. He's healing himself up here. Resolution trying to commit, trying to find the kill. Will find it, so they'll bring down Fly. But now No-Tail from the back coming in with the Blade Fury. He'll find himself the kill onto the Dazzle. And now the telekinesis holding Resolution in place is a double kill for No-Tail. 3-4. As again, OG just absolutely destroying Empire in this early game in game 2. 7 minutes, 11-2 on the board.
The advantage right now at 7 minutes is 4,000 gold and 3,000 experience. That is a gigantic lead in top lane.
Yeah. No-Tail's here, and he has got that Omni Slash. If Moon can control Funnick to allow No-Tail to close the gap, and I think he can, No-Tail, he's going to have to face boost up in a second. And he should be able to, he's not even in, he's the ult, walks in, takes the kill secure there for No-Tail. 7 kills, 2 assists. This man has had pretty much the best start on a Juggernaut that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, the aggressive lane from OG just completely shut down Empire's safe lane. And the other problem too is, I think maybe No Fear put a little bit too much emphasis on bottom. I think that lane is kind of lost just based on hero matchup. Maybe it would have been better for him to rotate mid and try to get some ganks going on the Shadow Team. Because you saw Fly, he even rotated as an Undying and managed to help get a kill on Resolution. So that being said, I think the Tusk, it's not really been able to do a whole lot, and maybe it would have been better for him to just rotate and try to help out Funnick or help out Resolution in some way. Make OG's lane split up, because originally OG only had 2 heroes down there. It was just the Rubik and the Juggernaut. And then they realized, okay, well, we can just go and do our own thing with the trial lane, and there's not really any answer from Empire. If they have the 2 supports down here, they can't engage into us.
The lane Empire smokes up, they're going to jump in onto Moon. Moon will get the ultimate off, but he's been lassoed up by Funnick, bringing him back into the 4-man Moon. Will they be able to keep him alive? Fly's coming through, but he's not going to be able to do anything to save this man. They'll get the kill on the Knights, talking out Empire, trying to move forward for more. Tombstone will be dropped, they're trying to find Fly, heals himself up the Soul Rip. Can they kill him? Yes, they can. Double kill here for Resolution on the Viper. They're finding the trade here, Empire, and they will get No Fear out just in time. And this time, Empire find 2 kills, and they don't lose anything in return, so some real nice play from them there in the mid lane.
That was very, very needed. It puts Resolution a lot closer to the mech. It's only 9 minutes in. Seems like a much longer game, but that's just because of how much action we've been seeing. And mostly OG going to be on the better end of it so far. Empire is starting to fight back a little bit. Funnick right now, he's a little under halfway to his Blink Dagger. This is still the item we're going to be looking to really turn the game in their favor. We mentioned how good it was against Shadow Fiend on the panel, being able to pull him out of position and potentially just get that really easy kill to kick things off.
Resolution starting to move it on to Miracle. No Fear won't quite be able to sharp block him here. Miracle will be able to walk it off, and it's going to be a bit of a hard target to jump on now that he's got that Treads, Aquila, and Buckler done. Pretty damn tanky at this point of the game. 1k health and 14 armor on the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, this hero's extremely beefy, and he's actually got very high CS considering he didn't have anyone stacking for him. That's the one downside of what OG actually decided to do, is you don't get the jungle stacks, and I think he was pretty much doing it for himself for the early part of the game.
Funnick moving in with the Firefly here onto Moon. Moon, he is going to fight back here. He's got a Void again in a second, and Funnick, oh boy, this man's in a lot of trouble, and Funnick, he's overstepped the mark. Moon reaches over the cliff and gets himself the kill, and
that's
Funnick
the second
just
solo kill.
Underestimating the power of the Night Stalker.
2 times he's been solo killed.
With the Eclipse, moving in onto Fly. It's not going to be enough. Miracle with the Requiem for the high ground will slow down the 3 of them. So they won't be able to chase down for more. And, well, OG are here. There's going to be the steal. He stole the Eclipse. Crit. There will be a snowball, and he gets the Eclipse off in time, but it does a fair bit of damage. It's not enough. Empire will find the kill. His flash is the still was. It doesn't matter. Empire do take down the Rubik. Now they are in a position to push if they wish to do so on this top lane.
Just showcasing the first time Empire's 5-man actually groups up together. A very nice deal from Crit. Unfortunately, everyone being in the area makes Eclipse a heck of a lot weaker, especially when you don't have any backup from your team. And this is a really good thing for Empire. I mean, they're potentially going to get this tier 1. Looks like OG are already moving across the map. They want to go for farm in the jungle, maybe even get the rune secured here for Miracle. I guess that's a Miracle / S4 rune, right? The haste. Is that what we're calling now? He's had some pretty good rune luck so far.
He has. I mean, every game with Miracle, he's always doing something with the runes. I think that's what it is that's different to some of the other players. The fact that every time Miracle has a rune, he's always making something happen. And now he'll look to go into the Roshan pit. He's got No Tail there, as well as his buddy Flight. And they should be able to do this. Empire still with a 4-man up on the top lane. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything to contest this, and it's going to be very hard to do so if they wish to try, because OG have the full 5-man around the pit, and Roshan now at less than half health.
It's a really nice move from OG. They just realized, you know, having the healing ward early, this lineup is very good at killing Roshan, and they don't have to really commit a lot. Like, sure, they're here in force, but just the Shadow Fade and the Jug would have been enough, would have taken a tiny bit longer. Miracle picks up the Aegis. Empire now deciding that it's probably a good idea to get the heck out of dodge. You don't really want to fight right now. You do have Eclipse up in about 30 seconds, but again, it's a very risky engagement for them, and I don't think they're going to get anything big, even if they do take this.
Let's see if OG want to do anything about it, and they do. They totally do. Smoked up and making a beeline for the Dire jungle, and Empire, are they going to get themselves out of this one?
It's a good back. Like, you do not want to fight. It's just not worth the risk. We saw last game Empire take one really big risk when they walked into the Roshan pit and they wanted to try to get that Aegis away from OG, and how badly it hurt them.
Oh, funny. He's only 50 gold away from that Blink Dagger. Is he going to be able to buy it before he dies? Oh, yes, he is. He got it. He did get it. OG get the kill, but Funnick does manage to get that Blink, and that's pretty big there for Empire.
The Blink Dagger timing, it's still not actually that bad. I mean, 13 minutes in a 1v1, he actually had 4 deaths up until that point, and he still gets it around 13, so that's not too terrible. I think the hard part is playing it around Night Stalker, right? Because you're going to have to play into darkness, and sometimes in that lasso is not going to be so easy, especially that really doesn't come online until you have Blink and Force Staff, and you're also playing into Crit's Rubik, who has shown in the past that he has very good reaction time, so you got to also be cautious of those lifts, because if you go in for a lasso and you get lifted right away, your team can't really help you.
There's your push, tier 2 falling, Resolution. Moving in, Miracle. He's got himself a bit of time left on this haste rune, and also that Aegis. It's going to be a very hard target for them to jump on if they wish to try and fight. They'll throw out the shards. They'll trap up the Shadow Fiend here. Moving forward as well. Time to get the slows out. Not really yet fully committing. Empire, they do have that Eclipse ready on silent. Miracle now down to half health. Moon's actually coming in for the silence. The Tombstone's being shot. Omni Slash deleting the Dazzle from the fight. The Crippling Fizz onto No Fear. So there isn't going to be any snowball. Blade Pure as well for No Tail. A double kill for the Jug. Telekinesis onto Resolution. Silent does get out the Eclipse. Trying to fight Resolution. Went for the TP. It doesn't work. Doesn't matter about Eclipse. They don't get anything.
Oh
GG is called. And in game 1, Empire may have shown some hope, but game 2 is just a whole lot of nope, Andy. 18-5, 14 minutes in. That
was the most dominant performance we've seen so far.
OG are not messing about.
14-minute game. I think a lot of this goes down to the tri-lane from OG. Empire really wanted to protect their Luna. When you pick this hero, a lot of the time, you want to make sure that you have support sitting in the area, sacrificing it when you're trying to play around 5-man during the mid-game, which you obviously want to try when you have a Mech Viper and a Luna in conjunction with each other, and then you have the Bat Rider for pick. On paper, it sounds really good, but OG's tri-lane just could not be contested.